Well, good morning, and thank you all for being here. It's great to see so many friendly faces in the crowd. This is a really exciting day for Pontiac. Thanks to Congressman Levin's stellar leadership in Washington, D.C., we are on track to receive $3.2 million towards the Bagley Gulf Drive Reconstruction project. These are roads that are in really, really tough shape currently, and thanks to Congressman Levin's incredible work securing $3.2 million in a House appropriations bill, together with Highway Safety Improvement Program funding and the city of Pontiac putting in some matching dollars as well, we are on track to see a transformational project along Bagley and Gulf Drive next year in 2023. This project is obviously a huge benefit to Pontiac and to our residents, but it also has regional benefits beyond just the boundaries of our city. United Wholesale Mortgage has a huge 8,000 employee facility over on South Boulevard, and a very large number of their employees travel along South Boulevard to and from work. In addition, South Boulevard is a general entrance point to the city, as is Gulf Drive, and so this improvement to Gulf Drive will help facilitate thousands of employees going to and from United Wholesale Mortgage, as well as additional visitors to our great city. Bagley Street, right here where we're standing, is also a key corridor here in the community. It certainly is a hugely important road for our seniors, and I see Carolyn Price, the president of the Golden Opportunity Club here. But it's also very important because it is the gateway to the terminus here at Bagley for the Clinton River Trail, which is a regional recreational asset for the entire area. And so we are so incredibly grateful for the support and hard work of Congressman Levin in securing $3.2 million in the House bill. Now we just need to make sure that it stays in the bill as it moves through and passes the U.S. Senate. So we're focused on that, and have already begun reaching out to our two U.S. senators, Gary Peters and Debbie Stabenow, to make sure that they continue to champion this important investment in Pontiac's future and in Southeast Michigan's future. So again, I want to thank you, Congressman Levin, for your amazing leadership and hard work. We look forward to continuing to work with you to make sure that this funding gets across the finish line and that you continue to do all that you've been doing for not just Pontiac, but for all of Oakland County. And without further ado, I want to pass the microphone to you, Congressman. Thank you so much again.
All right, thank you, Mayor Greimel. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day, and it's a beautiful day for Pontiac and for Oakland County. Let me just explain what this community project funding is. The federal budget is huge, and we appropriate billions and tens of billions and hundreds of billions of dollars for the military and for all manner of domestic purposes. The idea of community project funding is take a tiny portion of the federal budget and let the people closest to the people, let the representatives of the people talk to their constituents, talk to their local leadership, and propose projects that would bring the most benefit, the most immediate impact into those communities. And with Mayor Greimel and the new city council of Pontiac, we immediately got to work when the community project funding became available for the fiscal year 2023, the budget that starts on October 1st. And they didn't have much time. The mayor and his staff had very little time and the council to react to this. But they immediately said, oh, we know a high impact project. And as soon as we heard about it, I said, fantastic. I mean, look, I drive up and down both Bagley and Gulf Drive as I move around the community. I live in Bluefield Township just next door. They're in rough shape. and they need to be fixed. And it would be a huge benefit to Pontiac, but also it's a benefit to the whole region, as the mayor described. Employees coming to work, people from throughout the region who want to use the Clinton River Trail. What about all these churches here on Bagley and in this area, and the senior center? People come from all over to pray there and to participate in activities and provide services. So this is really, these are our central quarters. And putting protected bike lanes on some of this, which enhances everybody's health and mobility, but also specifically tying in to the Clinton River Trail. That's very cool, so people can access the recreational opportunity. So I just love this project. We immediately put it forward. I'm really proud to tell you that last fiscal year, the first year that community project funding became available, we got all 10 of our projects funded. 6 of them were designated green. $6 million of the funding was designated Green New Deal funding because they were environmental projects and helped protect our water and air and more tree canopies and water purification and getting rid of lead service lines, all of that. So I'm hoping we have 15 projects in this time, and I'm hoping we get all of them, and I'm definitely fighting for this. Mayor, I got good news for you. Getting it past the full House is huge, and the reason is that when the Senate considers it, those senators have their own projects, and they want their funding.
Thank you
And
so
so
much.
we've got a really good chance to get this passed. It's not a guarantee. We're going to have to fight for it. I need you all fighting for it with our 2 great senators. But I think we stand a really good chance because the senators want their projects funded. And to get their projects funded, they tend to agree to fund the projects that we've passed through the House. So I'm super excited about this. I'm grateful for the leadership of the mayor and the council. I see Councilman Mikkel Goodman here. I see Councilman Melanie Rutherford here. Really, you all have been fantastic partners in this. We're going to get this passed, and then we're going to reconstruct these roads and get these bike lanes put in. And I think there's more to it. But to explain the details of it, we have somebody who really is an expert. And that is the engineer connected with the project, Chuck Hart, right?
Yes.
Chuck Hart is going to come up and tell us about the details. So thank you all. Really excited to be here. Take care.
Thank you for the opportunity to come talk today. My name's Chuck Hart. I'm with Hubble, Roth, and Clark. We're one of the city's engineering consultants. Anytime we have an opportunity to talk about infrastructure with everybody, it's great for our industry and for the public. This project not only will it reconstruct both Gulf and Bagley Drive, we'll be adding bike lanes along Gulf and a shared use path along Bagley to connect to the Clinton River Trail. As working with the city staff and administration, we're also coordinating with the Water Resources Commission to replace the aging water main along Bagley and also replace and improve the sanitary sewer system that runs down Bagley. We try and make sure we're communicating in between our agencies to improve the infrastructure that's underneath our roads, so we're not ripping up a brand new road in just a couple years. But as everyone knows, having good roads and safe infrastructure is key to community development. It's what people see coming into a community, and it's what your businesses expect driving down the roads. Without funding, like this potential funding through the federal government, these roads cost a lot of money to fix, and communities cannot keep up without this type of federal aid. So I appreciate the city's efforts, Congressman Levin's efforts for bringing this opportunity to the city. Again, that's essentially the projects. They will start in 2023, and you'll see some utility work happening, water main replacement, the sanitary sewer work, and then the road work will begin shortly after that. And if anyone has any questions, I think that's a brief summary of the project. If anyone has any other questions, please let us know. Hey, Mayor, I want to say.
I failed to mention this, but this infrastructure is really important. But there's another thing we need around here, and that's good jobs and good union jobs and jobs that people in the community can get. This funding is covered by Davis-Bacon. This will be good union jobs, and I want a commitment from my partners here in the city. let's make sure people from Pontiac get opportunities to do this great work to fix up Pontiac's infrastructure. So I'm really excited about that part. All right, Mayor, thanks.
Well, I'm glad you said that, Congressman, because you're right that transportation provides long-term jobs by making sure that we're investing in infrastructure, which helps to sustain and bring additional investment to our community. But in the short term, those construction jobs are key. And we're doing everything that we can at the city level to make sure that we make sure that more Pontiac residents get the construction work that results from our spending on local roads here in the city of Pontiac. And so your comment is right on point. We've got to make sure that more Pontiac residents share in prosperity as we bring investment, as we bring jobs to our city. I want to again thank you, Congressman, for your amazing work. The congressman only realistically can get a finite, limited number of projects through the House. And so for you, Congressman, to prioritize Pontiac in the way that you have to secure $3.2 million for our community is just huge. It speaks to your values. It speaks to your commitment to our city. And we're very, very grateful for you. I want to acknowledge our two great council people who are here. We're in City Council District 1, which is Councilwoman Rutherford's district. So thank you for being here, Councilwoman. Councilman Mikhail Goodman, it's great to have you here as well. And again, all of us here in the city of Pontiac are committed to working with you, Congressman Levin, to make sure that we continue to bring these needed investments to our community. Thank you again, everyone, for being here. Really appreciate your attendance and interest in this critically important topic for our community. Thank you again.